All right, I get to later on meet Luch and this producer. I can't remember his name. We had shout out to Jamie Foxx house. His people was there. Snoop was there, and we was just just sitting back chilling. Jamie on the piano, being silly and shit. You know what I'm saying? Snoop in the back. You know what I'm saying? Clouding up the joint. Jamie came out the joint one time talking about, man, that boy, he's smoking. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we out there laughing and kicking it and shit, you know what I'm saying? And he started talking about, doing the joint with Kanye and all of that, and this, that, and the third. But I had not heard the joint. But I had not heard it, but a little bit later on, you know what I'm saying, I end up hearing the joint. And as soon as I heard it, I was like, this is the exact same way, you know what I'm saying, I was telling dude that I was going to do my Gold Digger joint. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what, let me call Guru. You know what I'm saying? Because I know my idea inspired this. Because the time frame, you look at the time frame. I was at Baseline Studios. That's where they all was working at. He frequented the studio, and he loved the song Gold Digger. He asked me when he was mixing the joint, was this gonna be my first single? And I was like, nah, this ain't gonna be my first single. I'm gonna go with something first, but I'm gonna come back with this one, and I'm gonna remix it and make it more up tempo and this, that, and the third. So I knew for sure he got all of the information on the song he needed, because that's the only song he even asked about the whole time we mixed all of them joints. That's the only joint he asked about. So I call him. I guess he must have heard it in my voice. I'm like, Guru, what up? This Maddi, hit me up. A couple days go by, I don't hear nothing from him. I call him back, and his number changed. So I'm like, at that point, I'm like, I don't believe in coincidences. I don't believe in coincidences. But at the same time, it's not like, I know you can't copyright an idea. I'm not even tripping on that. I'm tripping on the fact that you took my idea, and after me, you know what I'm saying, hiring you to mix my records, paying you I gave, hold on, $1,500 a track, and he did like 14 tracks or 12 tracks, somewhere in that area. So I gave him a good chunk of change. You know what I'm saying? And then you turn around and give my idea to somebody else. That's unethical. That's unethical. If you mixing a record, you somebody's engineer. See, Redman stole my idea. Boom. For the motherfuckers. Then you get this Kanye nigga come along. I don't know how he got the idea. I don't know if Guru called him like, yo, come by the studio, I want to play you something. Or he called him like, yo, I got an idea for a joint. Either way, it came from Guru, and Kanye got it. I know he got it. So I called Guru to straighten my hand. I wasn't tripping. I was just like, yo, boom, all right, yo, it's a big joint. The Gold Digger is a big joint, and it came from my idea. People get a lot of money for ideas in this world. They're called consultants. Like, shit, just think of me as a consultant. Reciprocation. I want that. Shoot me what's mine. Don't just take from me like I'm not a man. You know what I'm saying? Don't just disrespect me and just take from me, take my ideas or take whatever. I don't give a fuck what it is. Just like in prison, you get stabbed for taking a little Debbie off a nigga's bump. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a respect thing. I don't give a fuck what it is that was taken. It was mine. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm riding on it. Now, that was really unethical after I turned around and showed you the type of dude I was, breaking bread with you, spending money buying tracks I didn't even fucking want, just to show love. Like, man, I support you in what you do. Boom, I'm gonna use this track somehow. I'm gonna do something. You know what I'm saying? Boom, I'm shouting him out on the tracks and everything. You know what I'm saying? And then you just turn around and pass my idea to the next man. Yo, that's a fucking flaw in your character. Or it's just you just being, down for your own team, and your ethics don't matter as you being an engineer. Because it should. It should matter. That's unethical, that move that Guru pulled. So I don't really know how much Kanye played a part in this. I don't know how big his part was, but I do know that he got my motherfucking idea. You know what I'm saying? And I would, if Guru would have just called me like, yo, Maddi, Kanye, he about to do that shit, boom, boom, boom. I played him the record, boom, I'm just gonna send you a joint, you know what I'm saying, with Kanye on the hook or whatever. I'd have been like, sweet, hung up. Sweet. Is that too much? You just take from a motherfucker. See, these niggas is too comfortable. That's what's wrong with the game. They take from artists, and this is not an isolated incident. This is what's going on in the rap game. Probably 20 more artists probably come out who done got records mixed by dude and saying such and such took this and such took that. Because if he'd do it to me, you know what I'm saying, he'd do it to anybody. And they all doing it. They all stealing material, ideas, and being slick, you know what I'm saying, just to stay on top. They taking from everybody up under them. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think that's cool. And it's coming a time to where, you know what, this ain't that economy no more. This ain't that economy. The money ain't flowing like that no more. People is not going for that no more. Artists gonna start getting their fucking faces took off. Because it's not about that no more. It's hard out here. And I'm calling in everything. Just like I'm calling in on this. I definitely want reciprocation for this. I definitely want that. That idea, if you listen to all his records at that time, that's on that whole album, that Gold Digger on the late registration stands out. Why does it stand out? Why is that so much different than anything he was doing around that time? Easy. It wasn't his fucking idea. It's simple. It's simple to put it together. It's so simple. You understand? And I seen the little thing about him saying he produced the record at this, that, and the third or whatever. You already got the idea from me, man. You're just putting the story out there, trying to clean shit up, trying to make it seem like, you know, something that it's not. But I know what happened, you know, and they learn how to steal. That's what these artists do. They learn how to steal. You know, Jay-Z, you know.
Let me ask you this. Speak on why they steal.
I'm going to tell you.
Why would he do that? You know,
I'm gonna tell you. This is my opinion on why they steal. They steal because they can. They steal because they're in a light to where, okay, even if it does come out like this situation, this situation hit the light, people gonna believe like, oh, maybe he just saying this for this reason. Maybe he just saying this for that reason, and they won't take it seriously. You understand? That's why they do it. They do it to where they're so big they feel like it can't reach them. They feel like this information is not going to come out. You know, and they feel like it won't be no consequences or repercussions for it. They're comfortable with doing it. But I don't understand why you would do that to a motherfucker like me. There will be consequences and repercussions for everything. For everything. You understand? Like, you're going to have to holler at me. You're going to have to talk to me. You understand? I mean, I called Guru's studio and left another message recently, and he ain't called back. A dude called back and asked me what it was pertaining to. Oh, what is this about?
Now, let me ask you this. I just want to make sure. So, he has never reached out to you. He's never responded, never returned his calls. He just wasn't in action.
Guru has never responded to me. Now, let me tell you why I find that so weird. I find it so weird because I gave him a good chunk of change, right? And when I called him back, it could have been another payday for him. But obviously he was feeling guilty about something, because I don't know nobody who don't like money. So obviously he was feeling that he was going to have to deal with me on something else besides me giving him some money. That's the only way he would not call me back at that time. Because before I gave him that money and I called him, he called me back. No problem. You understand? No problem. But after that happened and I heard the record, I guess he must have heard it in my voice, and he know what he did. He know what he did. You understand? And that's just not cool. That's not. I don't care how you look at it. Taking somebody's idea, you done mix their record and you give their idea to somebody else. Yo, that's one-on-one. You don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You don't do that.